Today I'd like to talk about test taking and preparation. My name is Tyler Anderson. This is for CWID-101 for instructor Kim Sheffer. First I'd like to talk about preparation. You should study early and often. Don't wait till the last minute to cram in a 5-hour study session. You won't retain as much of the information. Instead, start studying as early as possible. Keep your study sessions short and repeat them often to maximize information retention. Review past notes, assignments, and quizzes. Focus on material highlighted in your notes such as key terms or important dates. You can use old assignments and quizzes to your advantage by focusing on the questions that you missed. Those are the areas that you will want to spend extra time studying. Utilize section summary questions in your textbooks to practice. They're in the back of your text or sections of your textbook for a reason, because they cover all the information they just went over, so it's good for studying. Create quizzes with your notes and flashcards. If possible, try to recreate the environment in which you'll be testing. It could help reduce anxiety and build confidence when you go to take your test. Last, ask your instructor for test details, such as what's going to be covered on the test, or is this going to be a multiple choice test? That way you know what to expect and can prepare accordingly. Quote by Benjamin Franklin says it all. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Next thing I want to talk about is anxiety and stress. Your mental and physical health plays such an important part of your education and your test-taking abilities. The more you can reduce your stress and anxiety levels, the more you can think clearly and focus on your exam. You should start by getting enough sleep. Your brain needs to recharge to be able to function at 100%. You should exercise regularly. Exercise is a great way to reduce stress, even if it's just getting out and walking a couple miles every day or every other day. You should eat before your test. Studies show that students who ate breakfast on the day of an exam perform better than the students who did not. Foods to consider, but are not limited to: avocados, which help improve blood flow to the brain; omega-3 rich food, such as grain-fed beef or wild fish. The brain benefits from the omega-3 fatty acid DHA, which is found in high concentrations in the cerebral cortex, which is responsible for memory, language, creativity, and attention. And berries. Berries contain flavonoids, which are antioxidants that can help improve memory, learning, and decision making. There are plenty of brain foods out there, and it's worth looking into. Next is dress comfortably. By dressing comfortably, you can reduce the risk of mistakenly interpreting your own discomfort for anxiety. If you're someone who's prone to anxiety, try writing all your worries down on a piece of paper prior to the exam. A study done by the University of Chicago showed that students who suffer from test anxiety were able to raise their test scores by doing just that. Let's talk about some general tips to becoming a better test taker. You should arrive early so you can take time and relax. Make sure you read the directions and questions very carefully. By doing so, you can understand exactly what the instructor is looking for in an answer. There may even be hints or keywords that could help you answer the question correctly. Answer the easy questions first. This can boost your confidence as you go. It can even help you answer some of the harder questions by eliminating answers or by giving you useful information. And if all else fails, guess. A guess is better than no answer at all. You may get partial credit or possibly get the answer right. By leaving it blank, you're taking an automatic 0 on that question. For fill in the blank or short answer questions, first look for keywords or hints in the question. Write down what you remember. Make sure to use proper grammar when you're answering questions on an exam. Try to be as specific as possible. If you don't remember the specifics, write down a general answer. You may get partial credit. For example, if you're given the question, who was the first to orbit the Earth? If you can't remember his name, then maybe your answer is the Russians. It is still better than no answer. When it comes to multiple choice tests, the best strategy is to read the question carefully, then answer the question in your own head before looking at the choices. Then see which option is the closest to your answer. Look for keywords such as always and never, especially with true or false questions. If they contain the words always or never, more than likely the answer is false. If the question is more detailed, chances are the statement is true. If you're still not sure what the correct answer is, try eliminating answers you know are wrong and choose the answer that you have the most confidence in. You'll have a better chance of getting the answer correct this way. Thank you for watching my presentation. Please take a few minutes to think about how you can apply what you have learned today by answering the following questions.